Hakan tarik Lber ke Society for Empowerment, Education and Development kala pelong ya ke jingsam ya ki kopi ha Don Dosco Youth Centre Laitumkhrah. Ke jingthmu jongani ka organisation kalong banlum ya ki kopi ki bidang la ban pyndonkam ban lait na ke jingpynsepei khnang ban la ban sam shi ki khynnah ki baduk bakyrduh. Hagatai ka program u Dr. Santa Ram Joshi, Head of Department Biotechnology Nehu, ulalong ukongsan bat ulabatay halor ka jingthmu jongkani ka program. Ulaong baladala ban Kner ki kti jingiarap shakitu ki khynnah ki pyndonkam ban yo ikitiar puli jongki, kalong ke ka bapin kemen ya baro, bat hakajuk kapor ke plelat yaki ban yo ik jingdonkam ha ki jingpuli jongki. Ula kentu ya baro ki bawan syakani ke jingelang, banlong ki bakunai, bat kiar na ke jingpynsepei ye ki mar ki mata, namar ki don bon hajar ngut ki khynnah ki ba amdon lat ban thiet ki tiar pule, namar ke jingduk ke jingkerdo. Ula kenturu banum pynsepei ya kapor, namar kapor kalong ke bakordor, ha ke jingem jong uwei pa uwei ubriu ha kani ke perthai.
Now, as the very theme of this particular program goes that, there are a lot of things in our life which goes wasted, we don't realize it. And most of the things that goes wasted without saying are our important words, okay? So let's not waste those, be it your resources, be it your kind gesture, be it your, the words that you have to really say. It just talks about a boy. I'll just take 2 minutes by the time Dr. Chayanika comes. It talks about a boy who was very good in studies, okay? And the father was filthy rich in a sense that he had enormous amount of money. But he was too busy in his schedule, business, doing all that. And that boy was wanting some kind of appreciation from the father, but the father could not get time. And the day came when this boy had everything in the school, and it was the final day of passing out, where he stood as the best student in the school during the passing out day when they were being sent off from class 10. And he had made a plea to his father that if he could just be there for 2 minutes to see him receiving that trophy. But the father could not make it. He was excellent. And from there on, what he was expecting is that he would go home after that function. He went home and he told his father that I got it anyway, he was so busy, this is what I have got. And the father said, I'm too busy, we'll meet later. So the father walked off, and the boy was broken. He was shattered. And from there on, he stopped his studies. It's a fact. He stopped his studies. Probably he went straight and did not recover in life, and he died at the age of 26. This is what words can do. It was the father who would have just said, wonderful, my son, I'm proud of you. Those 2 lines would have made him achieve, I don't know what he would have achieved. He was excellent boy. So this is what we have. I think as the same goes here, the fraternity of seed. I think this is something that you've thought of, very, very noble. At my home, I don't have my children who are in this school, the college are outside, but I think I've wasted a lot of those papers which are not being used, the notebooks. Sometimes we happen to use half of it and the rest half goes waste. We throw it in the trash and this being collected, the Chanawala sells it, and suddenly after 2 years you realize, oh, that's my handwriting which has come back in the form of Chanawala, right? But half of that must have been left unattended, unused, just waste. And to get back to those and to help out people who are needy is a wonderful gesture. I think this speaks volumes of their thoughtfulness to the ones who basically need. God has made us very privileged. Believe me, children, teachers, we have been fortunate that God has given us everything. Can we imagine those who are just not able to afford an exercise book to be joining this school? Can we think of those who are just not able to pay their fee to be joining this school? Can we take them, just pay a monthly fee for a particular child. If you can pay him or hers for 1 year, in some of the schools, public schools, the fees are not very high. Maybe you spend around 1,000 or 1,500. And the joy of doing that can do wonders to you. Just paying 1,000 rupees for a child for an annual fee, you might not have realized, you start excelling in your own life. You become a better person. Your approach to life changes. Your approach to people changes. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, you find that you are a good person. You have a kind heart. And when you look at yourself, and when you find that you have everything good in you, and when you think that you are the ones who can be appreciated, start appreciating yourself first. And when you can appreciate yourself first, anybody that you see on the street is going to be appreciated by you.
Hakani ka jingelang lawan shimenta ki khnah skul bat kinong hikai nakaleng ki skul ka sor Shillong. Ka President jong ka Society for Empowerment, Education and Development ka Roshni Suba kaloong bakani ka jingpynsepei yakani ka program kari ka sin ka beningkong ban Kner ti jingiarap sya ki khnah skul ki baduk hakani kanong ba. Laai kini ki kopi bedang la ban pyndonkam syaki skul khnang bikin la ban sam syaki khnah skul ki bawan ni ki long longsem ki baduk bakyrduh.
SEED is an NGO which we started in 2017, quite a young NGO with very few members, and we are working on education. Our first project we started during COVID time, where we had given free online education to the rural students. And the very good thing about the project that time, giving online education, was we had live audio classes, and we could reach the rural areas, the children, without any internet. We had the Zoom classes, but it was an interactive live classes without any internet. We could reach out to the children, and that I hope that, and I'm sure that SEED helped the children during that time, and we feel very happy that we could do something constructive. As the time passed by, we also started indulging ourselves and working on substance abuse, which we feel that is the need of an hour, as we feel that the youths are getting involved in substance, and we have held seminars, and not exactly, it wasn't a seminar, but an awareness program in schools by our resource person, Dr. Khynnah, a senior consultant psychiatrist from Supercare. Apart from that, our ongoing project has been collecting old textbooks from Embo's board, and we help the underprivileged children by giving them free used textbooks that we collect. The banner that you see and the program that we held today was, we have named the project as The Joy of Giving, where we have distributed a notebook to the less privileged children. And for this, we had made containers. We have collected, we had requested some of the schools to keep our containers where the children could deposit the unused pages. It could be one, it could be two, because we thought that at the end of the academic year, children have their copies where a lot of unused pages are left, so they could just keep deposit those unused pages, and so we we have rebinded the books, and we could have 2,500 books this time. Today in the program we had invited 15 schools, and we are sending more than 300 books to Ribhoi, some of the villages, and also to Juai. And through this program, I even urge the residents of Shillong to please contact us. I shall be giving you the phone number with the unused pages, so that we all will contribute in the project, and we will be hand to hand working to help the society at a larger scale. And also at the same time, I would be giving the number 89740 71477. You can have this number, you can call this number, and then ask us to collect the notebooks. SEED has its office at Fire Brigade. It is just opposite Mission Netralaya at Rinky's guest house. So you can also come there and with your papers and then deposit it to us. So these are very small things that we do, and we really hope that people around, whoever has come to know about the project, will definitely come forward and help us. Thank you.